Hi, chat. Alerts works. That's odd. I don't believe you. You wasn't good to see you, Tango, but good to see you. You wasn't reminding me of late. Pepsi, how are you? Do. This idiot. Free red blankie with the plasma donation date. Hey, nice. You've been doing the old lifeblood rewards thing, right? I'm still a peon. I've still only got my little lifeblood keychain with my blood type on the other side.
Hi.
Free gift to 3 donations. Nice. I need to go and donate again. I haven't donated in a while. I was quite sick for quite a while, but I'm pretty much better now, so I really do need to sort it out, basically. Plasma's still faster than platelets. I've heard that platelets are brutally slow.
Retrieval system.
Hi, Red Silk. Yeah, so platelets take ages for you. I know, I've never done platelets. Chat. I've managed to forget to bring a mug up for myself. So I'm going to very carefully only use one side of my Smashly mug, because the other side... Yeah. One sec. Few places trying a new one that I will not do. White blood cells, both arms, 4 hours. Oh, so it's like a cross-flow head for a car, right? In one side, out the other. Save it having to wait to cycle back in. Platelets were used in 90 to 100 minutes. Plasma's about 45. I'm real slow on plasma. Like, I'm a solid hour on plasma. They just can't, like, the veins that they use are difficult to hit. They always use a very narrow gauge shunt. So, yeah, it just takes ages. Whatever. Where am I? And what is my name? I'm an ArcCorp. I can tell that because the home law says ArcCorp. Contracts. Drinking a gallon of water a day does thin out the blood. Less than you'd think. Your listener's not allowed to donate. You fainted the one time you tried to do it. Okay, that's a good reason not to donate.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
It's
retrieval
up and
system.
running. Good news, Chili. I'm so happy for you. I know it's been an absolute slog for you.
Hey, it's Arcorp's favourite contractor. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but as soon as you finish this contract...
With your 3 monitor setup too, you made it
two
fit.
more I could use
Enough
for,
lube,
so
anything
Probably
fits.
shouldn't be wasting time, right? We'll talk later.
Yours and why?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Celebration for Chili. I mean, I know that this brings her joy, but did you have to? Why is that so quiet? The saga of the new build has ended. Yes, so has my taste buds. Hey, that's such good news, Chili. I'm so happy to hear that is now up and running. Have you enjoyed a substantially elevated experience from both the everything load times to graphical settings to being able to easily VTuber whilst AOCing? Everything's so small in your 2K monitor. It's a big change, right? It is a big change going to a 2K monitor. Well, 1440p.
Thank you. Please visit us again.
Please visit us again. Chat, I'm going to make the mistake at some point, so please don't judge me too harshly when I drink from the other side of this mug. TIE fighter setup. Pew pew!
Welcome.
You have
the
to
ASOP
start
vehicle
using that
retrieval system.
sonar feature on your mouse to find it again. Because I've got 3 monitors. All of them are 1440s as well. And yeah, sometimes the mouse is like, don't move. Their eyesight is attracted by movement. I'm like, the mouse is here somewhere.
Your vehicle has been transported.
Monkey Brown, I'm very concerned about your bot-like ways. What up, Cave? How you doing? You gonna take a picture of it? Good! Good news! New article. Dynamic gridding. New UE transition. Time to kill changes. Okay. Mounts, tools, and first questing hubs. Node progression, guild storage system. Alpha 2 phase 3 will now begin on August 26. Okay, so we've got just under a month until white. Now I have a PSU for my future streaming PC already as extra. Good news! When I find a pretty background and wallpaper engine. I'm just saying, but have you considered... Do-do-do. Wait, again. One sec. That's right. Cool. Oh, let's go. Head tracking back up and running.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
Okay. Go up a little bit. Yeah, so my current plan is on Thursday my time. I'm probably going to be doing a long duration stream, which I'm planning on doing every month, and running the 35% discount on gifted subs of 5 or more. If it is something that people are interested in, then I've been very tempted recently to install Windows 11 on my computer, because this computer, like my gaming PC, takes several minutes to boot at the moment. And I've checked all the normal stuff that would cause a really slow boot. I think it's actually just OS needs a good fresh install at this point, because I think it's going through post real quick, like it should. It just isn't loading Windows quickly. If it does load to the login screen quickly, it takes ages to get to desktop, and also the other way as well. So I need to, I've been thinking about reinstalling Windows, and I'm tempted to do it on my Friday, which, suppose also going in October for Windows 10. Yeah, probably. You're thinking of updating to the cursed Windows 11 as well. I know, I want to move to like, a Linux build, but I really couldn't be bothered. You're too lazy. There's people who've got pre-configured Pi holes for it, viewers, and spend $20, get a Pi hole. So get a Pi, run a Pi hole, catch all the Windows 11 garbage with a physical solution. Okay, I need to put the mug over this side. You'll get used to it now you've got Windows 11? Yeah, you'll get used to it. Doesn't mean you have to like it.
Shields on.
down.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Yep. Now we hop. Why? Where's my helmet gone? Helmet on? Helmet on. Stay. Stay. I'm in danger here, aren't I? Yeah, I don't think this one's working. Nope, not working. There's a hotfix today that was meant to fix that. It hasn't fixed it. Nope. It's very frustrating, chat. Do. Oh, that one's open. Hang on. I'm gonna have a really big hope here, chat. It's probably going to let me down. There's already cargo in it.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines off.
Hang on. What's happening here, chat? Never mind. It's broken in a new and interesting way. I see. Cool. That's broken in a new and interesting way. I don't hecking know, chat. What up, Attack Cat? How you doing today, bud? How's hotfix feeling? It hasn't fixed it. It has not fixed it. Then again, my server might just not be updated yet. The icy cold saline return has just started. Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite. Because they keep the place nice and cold for hygiene reasons. Which means that little bag that's been cooling itself gently the entire time, it's like, you know what you need? Ice. Actual ice going through you. Lovely. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Once again, wish that the SRV flew like this, chat. Anyway. Wishes were fishes and need an aquarium.
Shields on. Landing gear down.
Hey-yo! All the good stuff. It's funny knowing that somewhere at CIG is a artist who's sat there and come up with all of the various brands you see around the world, around the verse, and then they also ended up writing a backstory for them if they weren't given it before the art came out. So these brands that have been sitting around for a long time that don't have a physical presence in the game yet, there will eventually be, if not already, a place to go which is Tio's with all the good stuff.
Welcome.
That's
to
going
the
well, chat.
NSOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Right, sorry. I was trying to work out what I actually want to do, because my plan was to try to continue to knock out the box missions, because I need to do box missions to get the ship skins that I want. You feel blind with this new 2K monitor? If you want to sort of ease yourself into it, actually, you can change the default icon and font size. Or get your eyes tested. Could go either way. But yeah, I'm an arm length from my monitor, and I've 27-inch 1440p monitor, and it runs pretty well. Dreamweb, how are you doing today anyway, bud? Chili, if you haven't... actually, I don't know what your upstream internet's like. If you have the upstream internet to facilitate it, do make sure you apply for the Twitch 1440p streaming beta. If your internet's going to handle it.
Welcome.
And it requires... I think it was 20 megabyte? Yeah, you can still apply for it, Dreamweb. You only have 50 by 10. Yeah, okay, you won't handle it then. I mean... No, because with the new update, they're throwing 9 megabits just for the 1440. Still on old copper lines? Yup. You don't see it on the dashboard anymore? It's not on the dashboard anymore, but the Google form is still around, Dreamweb. What up, Ram? How you doing? Getting ready for work? You won't have fiber till you move? I mean, you can get fiber any time. Oh, you have Weet-Bix.
Please visit us again.
Landlord hasn't put the fiber in? Ah, okay. Fiber jokes at my age?
Welcome
Prune
to
juice.
the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Live in building from 1743. Ah. That's before even Anno 1800 came out. Still a Musk? Nice.
Your vehicle, please visit us.
Is this where I need to try to take on from Bad News Baron and secure that Squatty Potty sponsorship? I still love that he got that. Hey, if it works, you know? All right, chat. Yep. We are in ostensibly nav mode, but that doesn't change anything because nav mode doesn't exist on this ship. Yeah. I hate that they changed nav mode to only work on vehicles that have a quantum drive on them. It's just such a dumb move. You don't pull out the P72 anymore because that. Yeah, no, it's dumb. I hate it. It's just remove the functionality of it. Have I ever made a custom loop PC? I have not, Dreamweb. I've never really gotten heavily into water cooling. I've currently just got, all-in-one in my gaming PC. Because it's a, easily installable, unfortunately limited shelf life item. I did actually look into getting a vapor chill rig back in the 2000s, but they were too expensive, and then they kind of vanished. This is me digging into the internet's history, chat. This is peak late 90s, early 2000s technology. Phase change cooler. They basically put an air conditioning unit into a PC case. Thinking about water cooling your machines, quite expensive. It can be, yeah. It's very much a hobbyist thing. You don't really need to water cool to get max performance out of a rig anymore. The price and maintenance for full custom loop cooling isn't worth it. Oh, it depends what you're looking for, Sangro. If it's your hobby, it's absolutely worth it. But if it's just trying to cool your components, it's hard to legitimize. Mainly noise and aesthetics. I mean, they do look great, but I don't know. I'm the only person who sees my computer, so I've got as little RGB as I can physically put in it. Yeah. You can't get them anymore, but these things were so cool. RGB's too bright, they need to stop making them. Yeah, but the market asks for it, right? Just 30mm thick non-RGB fans of the machine. Yeah. Like, as much as, like, the... Why am I mental blanking on them? The Noctua stuff is like massively overpriced. One of the things I love about them is by getting Noctua, you're avoiding all RGB. Unless your RGB is like rigidly gonna brown. Really gonna brown. They only had RGB vents. They cut the wire out. Nice. But yeah, like I've got the NZXT cooler I have on this thing has like a single light on it showing my, like when it goes to red, it means it's over temping. So that's the only light I've got in the case for that one. Oh, sorry, there's also a light on my capture card in that PC. That PC, it's got lights which I can't turn off on the 2 capture cards, and the motherboard, for whatever reason, has a light I can't turn off on it. But everything, I get rid of as many lights as I can in my rigs. It's like I was looking at RAM the other day because I was like in my brain. I'm like, what if I bought a new computer case? So I bought a new motherboard and processor and RAM, so I can get to a 9800 X3D from my 5800 X3D. And I was having a genuinely hard time trying to find like PC parts. Let's look at RAM, DDR5. Get the side windows too. I've got mesh on both of mine. I actually don't want glass sides on my cases because they hang them underneath my case, so underneath my desk. Like this one's mesh, that one's got a plastic and metal side. But like looking for 64 gigs of RAM, 6000 megahertz, or 62 or 64. Lighting, none. Behold the RAM. All the choices I have. You're selling your leftover parts from that AM5 pre-built you bought? Yeah, but I don't want that motherboard and I don't want that RAM. For the same reason why you didn't want it. It's bottom, yeah. It's L tier. Like if I'm hunting for, CL30 RAM, I've basically got the Patriot memory one. C36. Well, that one might be it. CL30. It's $70 more than the Patriot memory. Silicon Power, CL30. I mean, Corsair have done me solids in the past. But like, if I don't filter by no RGB, I've got mountains of choices. Apparently people want lights on their RAM for some reason. Beyond me, but here we find ourselves. This is no taste. Oh, I don't get it. I mean, sure, everyone, makes the decisions on their own case. Like, I understand that a lot of people are really into the fish tank cases with the, lots of visible hard lines and lights and stuff like that. Can you red, green, blue? You red, green, blue. Probably. But, that's about right. Does it have Expo? Yep, has Expo. So, that would be an okay RAM, but it's $70 more expensive than other ones. Partially just because it doesn't have RGBs. You don't think there's a component that doesn't have RGB anymore? I saw a gaming chairs with RGB on them the other day, which horrified me. Hey, what up, Raytheon? How you doing? Take care of yourself, bud. Why not turn off the RGB? Some of them you can't. Some of them you legitimately cannot turn off the RGB. Like my Ava Media capture cards, can't turn off the RGB. It's not an option. It's just on. My Intel Arc card, can't turn it off. I looked. Can't turn it off. Motherboard has an option to turn it off. Doesn't work though. So that one is one of the Live Gamer HD ones. That one's got a Elgato. It's got the Elgato 4K Pro in it and a Live Gamer HD in it as well. You get a case without a window in? Yeah, but I want the air. I want the airflow, thanks. Let it glow for itself. There. Hey, what up, Dr. J? How you doing today, bud? Mine doesn't have a. I've got a mesh side panel on my fractal. Not torrent. What's this one called? My fractal with the wood on the front. Same one that Chili got. North. That's the one. Thank you, buddy. On my fractal North XL.
Fanak FNark.
Okay. Thanks for the $6.90 dues. $6.90 dues. I think I'm broken, chat. I honestly think I'm broken. I got home today, I ate some corn chips, and I'm like, do I even want to stream today? I'm like, oh cool, there's a patch. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope. Can only be fixed by the hottest source. Ah, Sriracha, the hottest of sauces. Do the ones that get 150 reward. Go there with a raft, turn up your shields. Oh. I get it. Oh, the recover cargo, the ones where they're all sitting around outside. Nice. So I'll be back in a second. Take a quick bio break while I kill time like this, apparently. SMGs. Okay. What tiers have I gotten to? I'm at tier 2 for Microtech, and I'm at tier 3 for ArtCorp. Did I hit the planet yet? Nope. Anyway. It's just SMGs and stuff. Found out if you can know the IGN AV media card if you want. Is it in Rec Central or is it in some other program? Dreamweb. If this breaks everything, I'm gonna be unsurprised. Rec Central's obsolete now? Yeah, cool, love it. Because, yeah, I've got Live Gamer HD 2s. Changed the streaming center? Of course they did. I don't hecking know anymore. Look, I'm just genuinely pleased that old mates Elgato picked up their game a bit and made them less frustrating. Because, gosh knows, for the longest time using a Elgato card was the most frustrating thing when it would just like flicker and disconnect and just be genuinely awful. But picked up the 4K 60 Pro. Because I wanted to move to 1440p with HDR, and it's been pretty much flawless once I got it set up. Setting it up was really annoying. It was completely disingenuous how to set it up. Was it when they got sold to Corsair? No, Corsair didn't change anything with Elgato to start with. I think they've just fixed their firmware. Because, yeah, deeply frustrating experience with that one. Before I got this Elgato card, I've had two in the past. I had one of their cam links, which literally never worked properly. And I had one of their HD 60S, I think it was, which was one of their USB 3 capture cards, and it just used to desync. Like, it would just, like, lose sync, flicker black, reconnect itself. Just frustrating as heck. That is lava hot, chat. If any of you are wondering why I'm flying an Argo MPUV 1C cargo down, it's because I had a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. I was trying to give myself time to chill out after getting frustrated with the cargo mission not working. Meanwhile, ArcCorp is slowly loading in. You see how many of these like shadows are popping in and buildings are popping in and stuff as you fly down. I had an idea. It was one of the ideas of all time. Of all the ideas ever had, it was one of them. Yeah. I know, I started streaming today. Like I said, I didn't really feel like streaming when I got home because I'm so tired after work for whatever reason. And then decided, you know what, I should. There's been a hot fix. Maybe they fixed it. They haven't fixed it. I probably shouldn't play War Thunder, because War Thunder has Streamer Drops event on the moment, which I'm not part of because I'm not a War Thunder content partner anymore. I got kicked out of that one over a year ago now because my numbers went boop after people realized that I was a slower talking, less excitable streamer, playing largely the game's less popular game modes. So, yay. It's like I've been recently having quite a lot of fun in The Division 2, but it's not a good game to stream. There are some die-hard fans for it. You have to save yourself to the snail. You don't have to. What I have found, though, is the War Thunder community is kind of like the Star Citizen community. There aren't a lot of viewers who watch for the creator, if that makes sense. War Thunder and Star Citizen communities both seem to have a very large number of people who only watch for that game. Except dumber and more toxic. Which one? You've been hanging on Spectrum again, Dr. J? There's been 4 houses under construction where I am since the start of the year. I missed good sleep, yeah. War Thunder, the entire community is toxic. Not the entire community, but there is a very vocal bunch of idiots there, yes. You're down.
Warning. Landing gear down. Warning.
That's the goal, yes. That's why I pushed the landing gear button.
Landing complete.
Like a glove.
Engines off.
Is that really the voice went with it? Yep. Yes, it is. For some reason.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I do have a conversion. I have an upgrade kit to take that into the Argo tractor version, which I might end up having to get when they bring in unloading in 0G. So yeah, I don't know. There's been a part of me that kind of wants to give up streaming for quite a while at this point, because I've been doing it for 11 years at this point. And I've had some success for a given value of success in terms of like raw numbers in a couple of times in the past, but I don't hold the viewership. The people that hang around are great. Like I'm very fortunate to have like a core group of viewers, like about 40 to 60 of you, who come around really regularly, hang out, chat. We have mostly intelligent conversations, very unintelligent jokes, and have a lot of fun with that. But I remember when I was streaming only Star Citizen, and I'd been made redundant from work, and I decided I'm going to try for 6 months to stream as my job. And I was putting in 8 hours days, and I was sitting on 30 viewers for 8 hours a day. Some days I'd pick up to like 60 viewers, but didn't even manage to make partner from 6 months of concerted effort. So streaming is it's probably not a career for me at this point. Which is fine. I've got a job. It pays the bills. Mostly. I am, however, happy to say that it's hard to do something when the passion isn't there. I mean, I really enjoy streaming. I enjoy the technical aspects from it. I enjoy interacting with the community and stuff like that. But I don't want to force myself to be one of those like loud, hyped, overly excited creators, because that's just not my personality. I'm not that gregarious, sort of super outwards person. I'm a extrovertive introvert in the top 1%. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually, Dr. J. I've had a lot more success than most people will ever have on Twitch. Like a lot more success. Something like 98% of Twitch, of people who've streamed on Twitch this year, or actually no, it was last year that I looked at the stats. Like, I think about 98% of the people on Twitch who broadcasted at least one time last year had 2 viewers or less. Like, and the burnout rate on the more successful streamers is staggeringly high. Just because of, like, the amount of effort that goes into being a top tier streamer compared to the payouts is
Welcome
challenged.
to Iron North Tower, Area 18's premier centre
It's this
for
one,
business
right?
development. Please
Oh,
consult
is this
any
one?
of our associates for
No, it must be
help
this
or
one.
rental opportunity.
There's 6 million unique streamers per month. Yeah, it's rough. Where is it? After. There we go. This idiot. Look at this idiot, chat. In the last month, my rank is number 101,000 on platform. People see the top like Kai, etc. and they think, yeah, that'll be it. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of grind. It is a lot of grind. I don't think effort level by the top guys is exponential compared to everyone else. Honestly, it's a lot of luck. There is definitely a lot of luck. There's a lot of its personality, presentation, not pulling apart its software, that sort of stuff. It is also, you know, it's challenging. But in terms of like being a professional streamer, you need to basically be a marketing department and an accounting department, and a creative department all in one person, somehow managing to fit in all that into one day. Especially considering like a lot of these people who are like top tier streamers, not necessarily the ones who are like the top 0.0001%, but like the ones who do it as their job. They're having to put in like 12-hour streams plus the work outside of that as well. And the work outside of that is like working with sponsors, organizing, you know, appearances, organizing just all the stuff around it. Finances just has to happen at some point. So it's hard. I've realized that my format of just playing game and having a chat is not the right one to gain massive numbers of viewers, and honestly I'm okay with that at this point. I'm at 1.74% of the Star Citizen English viewers. I have had many followers for many years. This idiot streaming back in November 2016. was when this first tracked it. I've been streaming for longer than that because I've got like VODs from I've got VODs from 2015, 2014, I think actually. It's been a minute, chat. It's been a minute. Oh, average viewers. 42. Look at me. Almost successful. You've only been here for 9 years. Oh, okay. Such a newbie. My most successful clip ever was this one, where I used my green screen to restream the Star Citizen Town Hall. Yeah. This one went on the front page of Star Citizen Reddit for a while. That was funny. Anyway, video game. The one with you pretending to be Cap was amusing. Yeah, I've still got that emote. The Rad Kappa. Last time I had a chat to Cap, I'm like, hey, you've still got my emote. He's like, what? You know, the Kappa Richard? He's like, I'd forgotten about that. I'm glad to see that guy's still around. I know he's not playing Star Citizen anymore. I don't know the details as to why, but I know that he stopped playing Star Citizen. I'm assuming just massive burnout from that being his only game for like 10 years. Yeah, Captain Richard. I'm just assuming it was massive burnout. Because he basically only played Star Citizen for, 10 years. Which I tried. Something NDA. Oh, okay. Well. That's not the right one. I want the vehicle weapons. Thank you. Now, what did I need? I needed cannons for my F8 was what I was actually looking for. Because I've got okay, those are okay. I need to get rid of these badges, so I need 2 size 2 cannons. Okay. Vehicle weapons. Guns. Nope, Mark II? That one. Buy 2 of them. Buy. Cool. Vehicles. F8. Weapons. There we go. Let's go. There's also like a part of me that's always surprised that more of the content creators for Star Citizen haven't ended up working for CIG. Like if I had, you know, the right to work, actually no, probably not the US, but I can have a right to work in the UK for 12 months. but I don't really feel like moving to the UK for a 1-year contract.
Welcome to Io North Tower.
If they were
Area
hiring in a
18's
field that I'm
friendly centre for
experienced
visitors
in,
and water.
I probably
Please
would
consult
work
any
for
of our
them.
associates for help or rent a shelter.
Worth having a look through the list, through their job listings again. Okay, I need to get a drink. I'm over that way, isn't it? Got any noodles? Nachos? Nacho man. Okay, that was a lot more than I was expecting, chat. Burrito. I had one for lunch today. Munch. After playing enough Star Citizen, I get the feeling anyone qualified wouldn't want to work at CIG. In terms of, like, the delivered product. Because, the majority of the CIG staff that I know and interact with enjoy their jobs. In so much as you can, you know, enjoy working for a company, knowing that, you know, it's the people around you that make the job good. Because CIG has some very good talent. They have also lost some very good talent over the years, but that's normal for a development program, for a development of a game, or any deliverable of this scale.
Trap now approaching.
Woo.
Waiting passengers should be mindful of the platform's edge.
Mind
Strong
the
winds
gap.
can arise suddenly.
Mind
Now
the
approaching.
gap. Depends on the job, I suppose, but while the talent is good, the talent isn't really the problem with management's frustrating. I've heard a lot of sensationalized things about Star Citizen's development and management program. I don't know how many I believe.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
I know that there's definitely some truth in some of it, but I don't know. There's good managers and bad managers in every company I've worked for. There's also been some companies I've worked for that have had nothing but bad managers, but that's a different issue. Interesting putting them on your CV, zero release products consuming the time. I guess you'd have to think about it as like modules at that point, right, Dreamweb? It's like released products, no, but deliverables, many, many, many. Depending on the, you know, the job. Unless you're game director for Squadron 42. Looking at you, Aaron.
Now arriving.
Very personable ghost, though, Dr. J. It's been years since you saw sight or sound of him. He was at CitizenCon when I was there. The 2023 CitizenCon, he was there.
While in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common law
He just
are
wasn't
still in effect.
really crowd-facing. He didn't do any panels. We'll probably hear a lot from him over the next 6 to 12 months, Dr. J, because of the
Welcome to the ASOP
the release or the delay of Squadron 42 in the next 6 to 18 months. Ugh. Impending release date. Dun 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 dun. Bung, bung, bung. Don't know if you can put any money on the next announcement being a Squadron 42 July. Well, I mean, all we've had so far is a year of release. So they've got, functionally speaking, 17 months to launch it. When will it launch? Probably in 17 months.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
I don't know. I don't know how confident I am of a Squadron 42 release next year. Like, I really don't know. I'd love to be confident about it. I think they'll avoid the GTA 6 release date like the plague. I don't know. I feel like Rockstar at this point, if they didn't feel like the game was completed, they would delay GTA 6 again, no issues. And the community would be like, I can't believe it's taking so long. And then the clickbait article headlines are like, GTA 6 may take as long as Star Citizen to release. And then no one will care. Because even if it releases in 2 years' time, it will still sell out for all that a non-media game can sell out.
Okay, back for another job. That's great. Our corp appreciates you and all that stuff. Just try to get it done ASAP, okay? Great, thanks.
But yeah, if they did release it in the same month as GTA, that would be a bold strategy. Weird. World? go.
Autopilot is now on. Ogie.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hello. Please hit. Ever.
Target destroyed.
There she blows. What are you up to?
Ogie. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Rip. Anywho. Engage at range too far. Laser's too slow.
Target destroyed.
Anyway. Whenever I see a vehicle with like the obvious speed, like engine wakes like this, like the M50s
I'm
have,
heading out.
Destroyed.
it's
Yeah.
like the little voice in the back of my head that plays
Wanted to let you know
DCS
that
says,
that
just
car
fire an
made it to
aim9
us
at them.
safely. Wish I had a few more contractors like you. Hell, even just one more. Anyway, see you on the next job.
Kabloom. Yeah, so on my Second Life resource drive, I have reached third tier on ArcCorp, but I'm still only second tier on Microtech. I'm going to try to get myself to fourth tier on ArcCorp because I want the Raft skin, I think it is. I think it's the Raft skin that I wanted. I've already got the Zeus skin. Yeah. Aurora, Zeus, and Spirit. Tier 4 is Raft, Freelancer, and Connie. And then 5 is Starlancer, Caterpillar, and Hercules. The Crusader one, I kind of like. I like the blue aesthetic. Part of me that wants ArcCorp to win because it's such a convenient location to get the discount. I don't particularly love the color schemes on these. Like, the Zeus is okay. But, like, meh on these ones. Meh on these ones. Annoyingly, like very annoyingly, the Hurston one is the best looking, in my opinion. Which is very annoying because I dislike Hurston. Hurston's got the location and the coloring, and New Deal, yeah. New Deal is probably the big reason for it, as well as, of course, the liveries are by far the best looking. But, like, I know that Paul, the Astropub Shelley, would be very disappointed in me if I contributed towards Hurston. Something on the main page, there's one called Race for Stanton. Like, that's the Hurston page.
Look who's back for another contract. Guess you love working for ArcCorp.
Nope.
Well, you know the drill by now, so I'll just leave you to take care of everything. Thanks.
Go. But yeah, I would not be mad if Hurston won because the 5% discount at New Deal is a big deal. It's why, like, despite the fact that I, quite like Microtech as like a starting location and the aesthetic of the whole place is really neat. I don't really want Microtech to win because there's nothing there to buy that anyone cares about except for a couple of ship components. But no one cares.
Ogie.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
A mantis? Yes. Huh. Specifically not a meteor. Come on, hit a patter. Turn rate on the F8 is so slow now, chat. Understandably, though. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing that it's slow. Whoa!
Target destroyed.
You want Crusader to win, but you know they won't? Yeah, they definitely won't. Same reason though, right? There's nothing of value here, kind of like me.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Whoa.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Rip.
Hey, looks like all that cargo was safely delivered to us. Wouldn't have made it without you, so thanks. Hopefully we can work together again soon.
Yeah, well, it's like Hurston by like double at the moment, right? Oh, not quite as close, not quite as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was a bigger difference than that, but yeah. Yeah, the Crusader ones are quite good looking skins. I don't mind them at all. I'm not willing to commit to more than like 2 at the moment because it's already going to be a slog. Those are good. I like those. And the blue is pretty classic. I don't love the cargo vehicles in the blue, but I really like the Zeus and like the Spirit and the Crusader, and the Aurora in the blue. Oh, the Raft in the blue isn't too bad. That's a very good looking armor set. Yeah. The annoying thing is, like, if all the elevators worked all the time, it wouldn't be that much of a time commitment to do the, like, cargo hauling one, because at, like, what, 100-ish per run, it's, like, very reasonable to do... What am I at? Like another 6 runs? I can't maths. To get, like, the next tier of rewards? Fine. But they just aren't working. What I need is another Pocket McGrady. Where we can grab the rescue the cargo missions again. Those were very amusing. Everyone's already exhausted at this point and they want the black and yellow skin first anyway, it's true. It's true. So Hurston wins? Yeah. Probably. Unless the mining community comes through for it. If the Star Citizen mining community suddenly decides that they want to sell it all to Microtech, then it will turn it around pretty quickly. But mining yields need to go up, honestly. Currently, like, especially for this event, I think it's Microtech? Yeah, Microtech. Microtech's second. If the mining community piled on and just turned all their stuff into Microtech instead, it could very much flip the script. Mine just has so much more work to do. Yeah, it's a lot more effort. It's pretty fun though, like hanging around in a mole, just smashing rocks with a buddy is actually really enjoyable. I was doing it last week with McGrady and it was great.
Hey, it's Elle. Thanks for handling another job. I'm sure you'll do great. Our corp really needs all the copies we can get right now. What?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm hanging up.
Go. It's fun, the time crunch and things being broken just takes away from the copious amounts of fun. Yeah. Star Citizen in general is a pretty cool vibe. I just enjoy it.
Quantum drive is now off.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
That is an annoying place for you to sit, bud. That is a really annoying place for you to sit. Is that a hull A? Okay, sure. Yes, the most aggressive of ships, chat. The hull A. That thing just like slamming into the asteroid or something? Oh, something else is shooting you. What else is shooting you, bud?
Target destroyed.
Oh, the turrets. Makes sense, I guess. You do or don't have any cargo on you? You do not have any cargo on you. Right. You went to the hull A before you went to the raft. It's fun, but kind of annoying trying to access both sides of a single elevator. Yeah. That's like the one thing that breaks it, right? Is the having to jump into it and turn it around. A part of me really wishes I could just tractor beam the thing around like 180 degrees. Just park it with no shields on. Tractor beam it around.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Come on.
I'm heading out.
Destroyed.
See ya.
Take care.
Oh, I need a little tractor pole by the cockpit. That would be so good. Or one of those ones that can move. If you could have a tractor beam that will cycle between the sides, that'll be fantastic. Like the Caterpillar needs a tractor beam that can slide down the sides so you can actually get into the sides of it properly. Also, the Caterpillar needs to have the like the walkway in the middle of it raised by about half a meter, so things don't get stuck in it. But if I start complaining about that one, I'll need to complain about the Carrack. So I'm just going to stop. But yeah, the hull A is like surprisingly efficient. I'm continue to be surprised that they haven't delivered on the hull B. I feel like the hull B would be a shoo-in because it doesn't need all the like orbital support that the hull C needs. But I guess the other part of me would probably want to wait for the what's it called? Probably want to wait for the
Altiana with ArcCorp was just calling you to say.
next.
Sorry, totally blanked on why I called.
So the cargo unloading
Anyway, if
in
I
orbit
remember, I'll
stuff.
calm you back. Sorry. Good luck with the contract.
That was so cooked. I don't know if that was coherent or not. Basically, I'd love for them to release the hull B, but I also kind of want them to release the cargo elevators for space stations. before that.
Is now
Hull B can't land while open? Does? I thought the Hull B was the largest one that can. You actually probably are right, honestly. Let's have a quick look. Doo-doo-doo. Ships. Nope, MISC. Looking forward to that. That'll be fun. One concept art looks like no, one concept art looks like maybe. It's not particularly surprising. No, can't land. That's a definite no. That looks like it can land on planets, but it's definitely not well extended. Never mind. But like I also always forget just how much the Hull series like will actually haul. It makes my likely pledge towards the Ironclad, the Drake Ironclad, make less sense.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
shields online.
Please no beep beeps. I don't want to hit a rock. No beep beeps, that's good. What are you doing, little ship?
Target destroyed.
Hull C 44,000, so
Bogey.
4,400 or so. Yeah, the Hull Cs, they really do bring like a lot. Stupid stealth ships.
Bogey.
Come on.
Target
I was able to
destroyed.
survive that long with that little ship left. Come on. Don't make me chew my tongue.
Target destroyed.
It worked.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Kaboom.
Okay. Wanted to let you know that
It's
cargo made it
still a
safe.
full faction the current second
Wish I had
life in
few
one
more
go with the
contractors
Hull
like
E.
you.
Yeah.
Even just one more. Anyway, see you on the next job.
4,608. Yep. Hull B's like 2 rafts of cargo. Yeah. Hull C, yeah, 4,600. So, you know, if you wanted to do the whole event in one delivery, you can. If you get the whole D, you'd get literally all 4 factions done in one series of deliveries. just go and sell 2,800 to that one, then 2,800 to that one, then 2,800 to that one, and 2,800. Except you can't, because you can't sell from the ship and get credit for the event, which is really annoying. It's also why you can't do it in the Polaris unless you land the Polaris on the cities. But even then, you can't do the event. You might be able to if you dock at Orison, because Orison has docking ports. If you docked at Orison, you might be able to store it and then get back into it. Hull E 98,000 SCU. Just a couple. Just a couple. Meanwhile, here is me being like... Doo-doo-doo. Where are you? Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Here's me with like Drake Ironclad. 1,536 SCU is a lot. Nah, rookie numbers. Can you imagine like how much it's going to cost to buy cargo to run in the Hull E? Just a staggering amount of credits. Can I show my progress to Second Life? Sure. I haven't made much progress today. So you can see I'm at 917 of ArcCorp and 606 of Microtech. How much of business in it's like 20 mil-ish.
Hi, this is your first job with Arcor, right? Oh wait, sorry, that's the other contractor. I know you've done this job before, so just keep it up. Alright, later.
Shields offline.
It's like 20 mil, but you only need... the only thing you can really sell is like iron. Need 20 mil to make a profit of 4 mil? Yep. Yeah, it's also, that's assuming $0 like load unload fees as well. Attack Cat.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Rip.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Okay, fees, fuel, etc. Still, 4 mil is not an amount to sneeze at. Then again, I spent that much on torpedoes the other day, so... Oh. there is sometimes a teeny tiny little bit of regret for me for picking up a Polaris,
Okay.
because operating costs on that thing are non-zero. Then again, I'm also not using it for the sort of missions it's designed for, right? Lol. Okay, this person has a lot more control of the vehicle while it's flat spinning than I have while it's just flying. NPCs are magic, yo. What are you... Okay.
Thank you.
There she
What we're done
blows.
for.
Rip. 4 million on torps. Yeah. I was doing a VHR. No, was it VH? I think it was VHRT introduction mission with McGrady. McGrady had already attempted it a bunch of times, but every time he flew back there was like 9 more ships, because it was a Starfarer and 8 fighters every time you went back there. So by the time I got there, there was 100 ships, give or take. So because the target was the Starfarers, I just fired torpedoes at every Starfarer. Problem solved, right? It's an expensive solution, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, that was just the old Freedom Seeds. You did pay for it. Thank you, McGrady. I do appreciate you paying for it. But yes, that was many metal fishies. It was, however, particularly entertaining because the torpedoes, ever since they rebalanced them, are incredibly slow. Like, they are so slow. And
No, I don't care why.
I like fired, like, target that one, fire, target that one,
Sorry about
fire,
that.
target that one, fire.
Oh, right, new contract. Good luck, and try to make sure everything gets where it's supposed to go.
And then just like wait. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say about 3 minutes before they hit. I really hope they increase the health pulls on those torpedoes, because firing like a volley of torpedoes should
Quantum drive is
get
now
through PDCs. But currently, if you fire a volley of 4 torpedoes from a Polaris at a intact Hammerhead, an intact Idris, they don't get there. They don't even get close.
Okay.
There it is. What?
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Shields online.
Come on, explosions. Papa wants a fireball. Fireball.
Shields hit.
ammo. Come on, me.
Bogey.
Rip. Oh, come on. I think the person I'm trying to defend is doing more damage to this than I am. There she goes. I think? No, there we did. Rip.
Target destroyed.
Gone. I was actually reading a book series recently of sort of a mech combat book series, and one of the tactics used by the main character is, despite it not being the most effective way to take down a larger combat mech, if you put enough rounds into the canopy glass, even the largest, even the most confident mech pilot will eventually decide they don't like getting shot in the cockpit glass that many times. Very slowly progressing through this. Anyway.
Hey, it's Argot's favorite contractor. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but as soon as you finish this contract, I've got like 2 more I could use you on. So probably shouldn't be wasting time, right? We'll talk later.
I do like that they're voicing out the flavor and the details on this. Anyway, pitter patter. Welcome back from the ads, Ted. I do apologize for running them, but Twitch really loves running ads. That's all. Also, I'm not running my YouTube tablet at the moment for some reason.
Bogey.
I just kind of go. Yeah, I was just too cooked when I got home, honestly. And this is going to come as a surprise to many of you, but playing Star Citizen has helped me relax.
My ship.
Apparently. Did that thing just explode? It might have. Come on.
Target
There we go.
destroyed.
What is it? Is it inside that? Okay. It's a very sneaky place to be parked, sir. Inside the rock. They're invincible! Ha-ha! I would,
Okay.
Nope. Bogies! I would hate to consider the operating costs on the
Shields hit.
Idris with torpedoes. Because the Idris torpedoes are even bigger than the Polaris torps. Arg? Oh dear. Well, it's been too long for it to be related to your donation. So, by the way, thank you for doing that. You have to work. Take care of yourself, Ram. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Appreciate it.
Target destroyed.
There we go. In here. Why am I getting collision warnings? I don't like hearing collision warnings when I'm flying around in an asteroid field. Nope. I'm on the cannons as well. I don't have to hit them as many times, chat.
Shields hit.
Thank you. I thought
Yeah,
we
there
were
she
done
goes.
for.
Hey, Elle here with an update. Thanks
Nice.
to you, that cargo
It just
made it
torps
to
cost.
safely. Thanks for the hard
I don't
work.
even want to know, but I'm curious. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, I don't even, I'm curious, but terrified, but curious. Is it not in? I thought it was. There we go. The Calamity 7 is the missile name. It does a perfectly reasonable amount of damage. It's 1.23 million per hit. 1.7 million a shot. It's 1.7 million per shot of the size 12 torpedoes. I hope no one bought the I hope no one bought the torpedo kit for their Idris P. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. And it doesn't come with any of them. Like, you don't get any in the kit. Just to load it the first time, you're looking at 20, 30, 32 million? 34 million. That's a bit tough. Anyway, so if anyone ever wondered why you only ever really see the laser version at 15,000 DPS only, or the Exodus cannon at 15,000 DPS. Well, Exodus tends to laser beam. Yeah. The Destroyer mass driver at 9,600 damage per second. Nowhere near the damage of the torpedo launcher, but doesn't, you know, spend a small territory's GDP per combat just on ammo. That's horrifying.
All right, look who's back for another contract. Guess you love working for Arcor.
Nope.
Well, you know the drill by now, so I'll just leave you to take care of everything. Thanks.
Go.
Quantum drive is now on.
That's horrifying, Chad. 1.7 million a tour. I thought I was genuinely struggling with my RSI Polaris. At 500,000 per shot. That's a bit challenging, Chad. beans. Pitter patter, let's get at it. Left-hand mug is annoying me. But I can't right-hand this mug unless I Chaos Gremlin it.
Okay.
Which, fair, I am a Chaos Gremlin.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
Hi.
Shields hit.
Rip. It's the one-armed
Target destroyed.
Cutter. Sorry. Vulture. Cutter. Why did I call it Cutter? I mean, Drake name. Cutter. No, wrong. So many pews. So little accuracy. Anyway, chat, this is why I run repeaters. Because, my pews per hit is rather
Target
substantial.
destroyed. Okay.
Okay, the big speakers right next to my head, combined with that quantum in sound, is a bit of a journey. You gonna go away now?
Target destroyed.
Rip. Just boop him on the snoot a whole lot, chat.
I'm heading out.
Destroyed.
Take care.
Rip. Right. My hearing loss isn't service related. Hey. Hey. I've ended up with so many ex-military people in my in my community. So very many.
Shields offline.
I'm just sad that I
Quantum drive is now
didn't have the facility to send quite as many memes as I wanted to in terms of gift memes to community members.
Quantum drive is now off.
Over there somewhere. Like for example, there is a non-zero number of Marines that have
Quantum drive is now on.
been part of the community over the years. And when I first found out about the Crayola hot chocolate that changes color when you mix it up, I wish I was in a situation to send. I wish I was in a situation to send those Crayola hot chocolates to all of the Marines in the community. Hey, I got you a gift. Vibrate intensely.
Quantum drive is now off.
unfortunately, I think they've been discontinued because the only listings I've found recently have been for expired ones. Which is sad. Because it's funny.
Shields online.
Oh. Some of the lights are working. What? They weren't working last time I was here. Neat. As they continue to refine their rendering tech, I'm looking forward to where they end up.
Landing gear deployed.
It already looks pretty hecking amazing. And I know that they're working on their global illumination system at the moment, which will make it even better lit. It's actually quite funny.
Takeoff complete. Engines offline.
I was mentioning, like someone had mentioned some stuff about Vulkan in the in-game chat a little while ago. So I responded, I'm like, yeah, the current version of Vulkan we're running is over a year old. Because the development of Vulkan is all going into the Squadron 42 branch, and it's not being currently passed back over to the live branch because it would break too much stuff, candidly. So they're waiting for a better time to, you know, branch it into the live game environment. And someone's like, oh, there's some other questions, and I'm like, yeah, and they're currently... Someone said something about DirectX 12, and I'm like, nope, they're working on Vulkan, which will be a good solution because it's platform agnostic. It doesn't care if you're running an Intel or an AMD or an NVIDIA card. It runs great on all of them. And it's not tied into Windows either. So it'll also work really well on Linux. And potentially the Steam Deck 97 when, you know, that comes out. But then I mentioned something about it also allows them to do global illumination and ray tracing. I was like, oh, ray tracing's overrated. I'm like, what everyone markets as ray tracing is overrated. But ray tracing is something that you use on a like a software level. To achieve lighting. I mean, Star Citizen's currently using rays, but they're rays to like determine, you know, paths and lighting and stuff other than like what people look at ray tracing and they're like, oh, you mean like the path reflections and stuff? Well, sort of. It's complicated. Wait, chat. I could go with Glizzy. As this gets better, it's going to get better and better and better and better and better. I'm really looking forward to it. But I also don't want to have to buy a 5090. So I'm glad there's options. Chat, I'm actually going to wind things up at that point. I know I'd normally stream for about another half an hour to 45 minutes. But yeah, like I said, I had a hard time getting started streaming today. And I really appreciate that you all hanging out. This has been a really fun stream. I do need to start a thing though, because I said I was going to do it yesterday and I forgot to, and then I said I was going to do it today and I forgot to. This one. This one. Game over, man. Game over. Thanks, Stevenson. That'll do. There you go. Cool. Done. That's a big one. It is a big one. Yeah, there you go. Giveaway's running. Gonna draw it after my long stream on Thursday. Hopefully I'll see you there. This giveaway is very generously provided to me by Cloud Imperium Games as a community giveaway, so it was very generous of them. We'll see how quickly the usual suspects pile in and enter without entering lines of text on the stream. So I'll see you in the I'll see you when I'm streaming tomorrow, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the company. For those on YouTube, we'll wind things up at that point. For those on Twitch, we'll send a raid on. If you crash a meteor, you're duty bound to call it a meteorite. Woof. Yeah, someone's bound to comment about it.